Okay, right. And then my microphone was off. All good fun. Okay, so today for pie charts, we're going to calculate the size of the angle of a sector each time. Now, so if I'm looking at the problem that we've got here, question number 2A. Last time round, I said you had a list of 4 things that we had to do in order to solve the problem. We had to add up the frequency. Now, this is question 2A. Hopefully, last time around, we looked at question 1. So if I add all the numbers up here, I've got 102, 78, 24, and 36. So 2 and 8 is 10, 4 and 6 is 10, so I've got 20. 0, carry the 2, 2 and 0 and 7 is 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 4, carry the 1, 1 and 1 is 2. So there are 240 people who went to France and Ireland and Portugal and Spain. So I've done the first part of this. I've added up the frequency. Okay. If there's somebody there who's got their mic on, if they can turn the mic off, that would be great. Second part, I've got to divide 360 by n, the number that I've just found, to find out how many degrees each person represents. If I'm doing 360 divided by 240, some of us are going, whoa, that's a calculator problem. I've got 36 divided by 24, 24 and goes into 36 once with 12 left over out of 24, and 12 out of 24 I can simplify to a half or 0.5. So each person is worth 1.5 degrees, and that's what question 2 is all about. The numbers aren't really nice, so having a calculator will be helpful for that one. 360 divided by 240 means each person is worth 1.5 degrees. Now, I now need to add a column, which is what some of us weren't doing when we attempted the work last time round. If I add a column for the actual angle size, if I've got each one's worth 1.5, this is what I like about it, times 1.5, times 1.5, times 1.5, and times 1.5. Whoops. All the fun of the fair when your pen hits your visualizer. So I'm now going to calculate out the size of all the people who went to France. It was 102 people, 1.5 degrees each. So 102 times 1.5, using my buttons, gives me 153 degrees. 78 times 1.5 gives me 117 degrees. 24 times 1.5 gives me 36 degrees. And 36 times 1.5 gives me 54 degrees. Okay. Are we all okay? Are we all okay so far? Any problems or issues with what I've done there? Again, as I say, please feel free to click on chat, add a question. If anyone wants to say anything, please feel free to do so. So I've done the first step, I've done the second step, I've added a column and multiplied the angle for the third step. The last thing, technically, do I need to do it? No, you don't. But to be perfectly honest, if these 4 don't add up to 360, I know I've made a mistake. So what I need to do is I'm going to add 153 plus 117 plus 36. I'm doing it on my calculator and being sneaky off screen, plus 54. And yep, the answer does work out to be 360 degrees. So I've managed to check what I've done. Are we all okay with that? So I'm hoping that you'll be able now to attempt. That's the first one for question 2. Robin, thank you. Brilliant. I love that. Yes. If there's anyone else out there, please feel free. Get your fingers to hit the keyboard. Make me feel that I'm still loved and still out here. So those are the steps. The only thing that's different between this and what we did last time round is these aren't nice numbers. The first one we did in the example last time round, there were 36 people, 360 degrees. Everybody was 10, so all you have to do is multiply the numbers by 10. So that is the only difference this time round. So, as I say, I'm not interested in your ability to draw a pie chart because you need to go and get a compass and you need to go and get your protractor. That's a different skill. So again, The only thing I'm interested in is, can you follow these instructions, calculate out your angles, the size of the sectors, and double check your answer is 360, and then we are sussed and sorted. Okay? No, Amy, you're not supposed to see me. You can see my hand and I'm there, because what I've done is I've got a weird camera. So again, I can go, whoops, I'm here. So again, I am there, but no, so the idea is all you really need to see is my work. So hopefully that's it. So no, the idea is it's just for me to be able to talk over and for you to be able to ask me any questions. So Amy, are you okay with what we're doing there? So I'm sure I should have a few other people in here. What have we got? Bobby, Henry, Tom. Any problems? Freya's logged in as well. So please feel free. No problems, no issues. I'm a bit lost, not going to lie. Okay. Right, cheers. Thanks for your honesty, Amy. Well, the key thing, as I say, is what I'm going to do is I will take what I've done here, attach it to, so if you're still lost, remember there is still the video section on the Corbett math sheet, but it's exactly the same. Whoops, what we've done, let's try and get this into a little bit more focus, keep it all on screen at the same time. So remember, just to highlight, the table that we get is this black part. So 102 people went to France, 78 went to Ireland, 24 went to Portugal, 36 went to Spain. So the first thing we have to do is, still a little bit fuzzy there. That's better. So the first thing we have to do is add up the frequency. Are we all okay with that? So we add it up to find out how many people went on holiday. So I'm now going to fit these 240 people into my circle. My circle's made up of 360 degrees, and that's why I've got to find out how many degrees each person gets. So I share the 360 degrees with the 240 people that are inside, and I find that 360 divided by 240 gives me 1.5. So every person fills up a 1.5 degree slot inside the circle. France is the largest little section, so there's 102 people there. If each one of those is worth 1.5 degrees, 102 times 1.5 means that there's 150. They take up 150 degree slice inside my circle. Ireland, there are 78 people. Each person is 1.5 degrees. So if you put them all together, 78 times 1.5 gives me 115. Portugal, the smallest slice. There was only 24 people there. 24 times 1.5, 1.5 24s gives me 36. And 1.5 times 36 people went to Spain. That's mad because I would definitely go to Spain. 36 times 1.5 is 54 degrees. Now, because I'm filling a pie chart, which is a circle, if it's right, these four angles should add up to make 360 degrees. So I've added them all up. They do add up to 360 degrees. So if we were going to go and draw the pie charts using our pair of compasses to draw a circle and our protractor to measure the angles, that's what we'd do. But as long as I can get this 1, 2, 3, 4 steps, that's all I'm looking for us today. Does that feel any better, Amy? Amy's gone away. Anyone else okay? Right. Something's happening. Okay, Amy, you've made right. So the key thing is there's not an awful lot of questions, about 3 questions. So there's this one plus 2 others. Okay, Freya, fantastic. So the key thing is, can you go to, we'll get you all to log off and go to back to show my homework. If you can click on the worksheet part, that will take you to the Corbett Maths worksheet. I've just done question 2A. So if you want to double check and work your way through, that's how to set it out. We know that it should add up to, there's 240 people, 1.5 degrees. It should add up to 360. See if you can get the same thing yourself, and then do 2B, 2C. And if you can get onto some of the apply questions, that will be brilliant. What I'm going to do is I'm now going to go and attach this. I'll go and save it and reattach it to show my homework. So if you want to come back and look at it later, it'll be up there. Okay. Have a nice day, guys. If you're okay, please feel free to log off and go on to the worksheet, and we'll catch you next lesson where we're going to interpret pie charts. Okay. Hopefully, see you tomorrow, guys.
All right, thanks, sir.
Okay, brilliant. Thank you.